Most sellers think the job starts when their home hits the MLS. Hi, my name is Malone of Coldwell Banker Realty in the Luxe service group. I'm here to let you know a lot goes on behind the scenes. The real work happens long before the first showing. And the biggest misconception I hear from sellers is, I don't want to give my home away. I understand that concern, but pricing and strategy are not about giving anything away. They're about putting you in the strongest position possible from day one. When I meet with sellers, it's typically in person. I want to see the home, I want to understand the layout, and understand your goals. If a seller's timeline is tight, we can absolutely follow up virtually, but that initial meeting matters. I don't walk in and throw out a number. I can ask a lot of questions, including one that often surprises people. What is your financial position? That question matters. Whether you're carrying a mortgage, need proceeds for your next purchase, or have flexibility completely changes how we approach the sale. I do bring a listing presentation, but it's conversational. This is not a script, it's a strategy discussion. I'm also very direct about pricing. I talk about price reductions at the very first meeting, not because I expect one, but because there should never be surprises later. In fact, I don't recommend a price reduction until after the third weekend on the market. That window gives us real data, showings, feedback, buyer behavior, and market response. The biggest pricing mistake I see sellers make is pricing over market value because they don't want to leave money on the table. Ironically, that's often how money gets left behind. Overpricing costs momentum, leverage, and buyer confidence. Right now, our market in Hunterdon County feels very similar to 2019. As of December 15th, there are 205 active homes on the market and 186 homes pending. That tells us we're in a balanced market, but inventory is still low. What that means in real terms is well-priced, well-prepared homes are still seeing strong demand while others sit. I'm still seeing multiple offer situations. A perfect example is my listing at 10 Belvedere Avenue in Clinton Township, a ranch close to Route 78. This received 7 offers. It hasn't sold yet, but we've received many strong backup offers. At the same time, I'm seeing other homes struggle because they missed the mark on price or presentation. Preparation matters. Before we list, I strongly recommend a professional staging consultation. That doesn't mean buying new furniture. It means using what you already have to present the home properly. I offer that consultation at my cost because it makes a difference. I also provide a list of trusted vendors so sellers are not left scrambling. One of the most overlooked prep items, the front door. It's the first thing buyers see and touch, and it sets the tone immediately. Marketing today goes far beyond the MLS. Buyers click on video more than anything else, which is why video is the marketing piece I'm most proud of. I personally market my listings on camera so buyers understand the space, the flow, and the lifestyle. I'm also comfortable sharing numbers because exposure matters, especially in a market like this. Once a listing is live, communication is constant. My assistant and better half, Chris, sends sellers an email outlining exactly what to expect next. Feedback is very hands-on with me. I want to know exactly why buyers didn't write an offer because that information drives strategy. Negotiation is about much more than price. Sellers often underestimate what a buyer is willing to do to get a home they really want, especially in multiple offer situations. Terms, flexibility, and strength all matter. And once we're under contract, we micromanage the process. We confirm license inspections, escrow deposits, and mortgage commitments. We problem solve before issues become deal killers. That's where experience truly matters. Selling a home is a major financial decision. The process matters, the strategy matters, the experience matters. If you're thinking about selling and want an honest conversation about what it would take to get the best result in today's market, reach out. That's where it starts.